Hi there, artists. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can use a box to make a 3D building. And what I've already done is I've flattened it. And I flattened it for two reasons. One is that it's easier to work on a flat surface than a 3D surface, which is what a box is. The other reason is because one way that you could work on this is you could glue paper to the outside if you want to work on a plain white surface. But my suggestion to you is to flip it over and use the inside for your building. And the reason for that is a couple of things. One is that then you save the effort and time of having to glue the white paper on, and also then you eliminate having to cut off the extra. So you can save two steps just by using this tan surface on the inside of your box or the white surface of it, depending on what type of box you're using. And what I'm going to actually do with mine is I'm going to actually make the two big sides into two different buildings. You don't have to do it that way, but you could. That way it can be interesting from two sides. So one side could be one building and the other side could be another. So one way you can do this project is that you could cut out shapes, or mom and dad could cut out shapes for you if you need their help. And you can cut out papers and you could glue them on to one of the big sides of the box to get yourself started. So drawing some doors and windows, cutting out some doors and windows. Another option for you is that you could draw those same shapes as well. And you could use crayons, you could use markers, you could use any of the art making tools that you have at home to draw some windows on your building and color them in some. Once you've done your windows and doors, another thing you might want to think about is, what is this building going to be? Is it going to be somebody's home? Is it going to be a business like a restaurant? Is it going to be an ice cream shop? Is it going to be a library, an art museum? So think of what this building might be. And then once you've decided what it's going to be, what could we put on there that would let us know? So, like if I want this to be an ice cream shop, a good clue to put on there would be I could draw an ice cream cone, and then I could draw my ice cream on top of that cone and some little curly lines there. And I could even practice my writing by writing ice cream on there. Or if I want it to be a library, maybe I need to draw a book on there. And I can write the word library. And we can color this. So you could use your crayons, your markers, and we could color it. I'm going to leave the part around my words plain so that it can be seen easily. Like it's the sign maybe for my library. But the rest of my library I'm going to color blue. A nice bright blue library. So if you were worried about, well, it's a tan box, because a lot of cardboard boxes are tan. With crayons or with markers, you're going to be able to cover up that color and give you a whole new color to that box to make it look like the building color that you want it to be. So if you want it to be pink, it can be pink. And I could do the same thing with that one. I could even draw doors and windows on the sides. So once I'm done making it, then I need to reassemble this. So how I'm going to do that is I'm actually going to flip it inside out. So to do that, I'm going to fold these over, and Mom and Dad might need to help you with this, because we're flipping our box inside out. So we're reversing these folds. So folding things back the opposite way that they're used to going. But then you can use glue. But even if you use glue, I would recommend using some tape too. And what I like to do is when I'm putting something together, I like to tear tape in advance so that I have it ready and I'm not fumbling with tape while I'm putting something back together. So then once I have my tape ready, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line of glue here, and then I'm going to put together my bottom, and I'm going to put a piece of tape on that to hold it together while that glue's drying. And I'm going to do the same thing on my side. While that's drying, we'll put this tape on there, and then once it's done drying, we'll just take the tape off, and it'll be all set. And I'm going to put another piece on it up here to hold that on. So the tape is just temporary, just to hold it while that glue is drying. And then we remove it. With the top, you can decide on two ways. One is you could do it flat, just like we've done the other sides. Another option is you could color the top, and that might actually be what I do, just so it looks a little bit more like a roof. So I'm going to color my roof black. But you could fold it flat, just like the other one just like the other sides that I've shown you. But this is another way you could do it. If you want it to stick up, it'll be just align those two, put them kind of up where they meet, the ends meet, and then put a piece of tape over the end, and this tape will stay permanently there. And then I'm going to color over my tape too. But then we have our 3D building. There's my library, and there's my ice cream shop. Hope you have fun. Have a great day. Bye.